This one thinks... clever.
You followed me into the abyss? Have you so little respect for the scant years your fragile form affords you? I know not why the short-sightedness of Kith continues to surprise me. Leave while the option remains, lest you be bound here as I am. Circumstance does not afford me time to address ridiculous queries. A simple understanding of a complex situation. Perhaps, magician. Eventually. First, however, I must attend to my unfettering. Descend into the void or do not. I care neither way. But know that within its depths do all things encounter their endings.
Over there.
You trespass. Yes, you and all others. Yet you arrived before the appointed hour. Or perhaps after. You retain yourself. Your life, your awareness, your soul. How? Your presence suggests that Rimagund has chosen a new guardian to put the worm to the blade. To succeed where I have failed. Before it came here, it was a dragon. What it has become since, exactly, I cannot say. It fell upon our temple wielding powerful wizardry. I believed that it desired the temple itself, or our accumulated lore. I was mistaken. Rimagund gifted our people with a beat mouth that we might yield to him. Those objects or individuals that persisted beyond their value to the clans. In its desire to dominate the Deadfire, the worm sought to retrieve one or more of the sacrificed relics. Even if it claimed the relics, the fool cannot return. Its body long since destroyed. Still, its soul persists against the power of this place, and I would see it ended. It was but a shadow forged of spirit stuff, by the worm's own will.
You claim that the dragon manifested itself from ambient essence?
As if it's a chanted who can chant up itself?
Oh, why? It is sacred to Rimagant. Everything ends eventually. Do as you will. So long as you slay the worm, then you must seek it below. Know that the white void will consume you, however. A few souls here cling tenaciously to coherence. Some for as long as centuries. Seek them, if you would know the secrets of their longevity. This place decomposes spirits. Do not be surprised if the souls require repair before rendering you aid. I imagine, though, that the Beast of Winter would prefer you hasten their dissolution.
I trust you don't honestly believe that.
Service ain't half the burden you make it out to be, you know.
Go then. This will resolve itself in rhyme and ruin. Greetings again, walker between worlds. Was there something else you wish to ask? I can tell you of but 3. There are others, but they exist beyond my ken. Each reflects the souls within, spirits adrift upon the calamity that claimed them. Some souls cling more tightly than others. A drowned kingdom of salt and coral. A copper realm, chained in questions. These were here when I arrived. The 3rd realm is young yet, and as hot as a festival flame. Yes, and also no, more the echo of the kingdom's end. The whole of it fell in one great calamity, I think. The stubborn blindness of its chieftain has kept it suspended above the void for centuries or longer. It is the eldest of the realms accessible from here, and the most thoroughly decayed. I know no other words for it. Agonized screams echo through its halls, and great machines churn above massed querents. It is an ancient nightmare, sustained by the bitterness and spite of the kith within. Fresh and raw, that wound. There were, in the past, I remember a palace of golden smoke. Gone now, the temple of shifting halls. Also gone. These realms fell away, consumed by the white void. I know not how long ago. Ask your questions then, if they will see the worm ended. I wish I had that answer. Perhaps it would be enough to fight it in this place. To weaken its grip that it might finally fall into the void. Perhaps it found the relic it sought. Its soul clinging to that object in place of an earthly form. If that object were found, perhaps it could be delivered to the Beast of Winter for dissolution. I can't risk falling on a perhaps, however. Not with a gate to hold. From the north, a beast of the Deadfire, set on dominating that place as a snowbird dominates its hunting grounds. No creature, dragon or kith, rivaled it. Yet it was not content and turned its eyes against the gods. Rimagant gifted our people with a veet mouth that we might yield to him. Those objects or individuals that persisted beyond their value to the clans. In its desire to dominate the Deadfire, the worm sought to retrieve one or more of the sacrificed relics. Even if it claimed the relics, the fool cannot. I do not. It ate a wizard, perhaps? Yes. Even before it came to us, tales had reached us from the north. The worm's abilities were not limited to its fangs, claws, and breath. It commanded eldritch energies. Rather than the deceased flame or the land of deer.
I doubt there are many deer to be found in the white that wends.
We Glamfelons simply call it the land. Outsiders call it the white that wends. Likely because much of it is white and can be difficult to navigate for the uninitiated. How does a person explain their home when they've only ever seen it with their own eyes? Travelers will claim it an endless expanse of white, featureless and bare. I would point to the jagged rises, the plunging coasts, the sheer rifts, to the blight storms and the snow bears, and ask of them, do you not see? Still, few kith call the land home. Oh.
It is a hard land that produces hard people. It is fallacious to ascribe to it deeper spiritual, or worse, anthropomorphic qualities.
I know you kind well, girl. Cowering behind words and symbols, but the world doesn't dirt your perception of it.
I know yours. Quick to ascribe every faint breeze to the lungs of a god. And don't call me girl.
It's a cruel and deceptive place. She has that much right.
It is neither, young Winterborn. Pardon callous, perhaps, but pure in its intent.
Haven't we wasted enough time picking at this spiritual scar? Let us get on with slaying this dragon, or closing this portal, or whatever it is you'd have us do.
It pains me little to speak of home. Most Glamfellan reside within the White that wends, where we travel in clans. Life in the land can be harsh, but it provides. The clan raises the young communally, each member passing on their expertise. That every child has the skills demanded by the land. Each clan is as much family as nation. The mother helps raise the child, of course, but paternity can sometimes be difficult to determine. Each child is a child of the clan first and foremost.
You'd find the land much transformed, Gonthor. Settlements exist across the coast, trading as much in culture as goods. And few children have the support of 2 parents, much less a whole clan of them.
In the north, maybe. Many inland clans still keep the old ways.
I love the land and I love my people. But that life ended long ago, as all things do. I have little experience with the shelter folk of Glamfath. They do not welcome us among the lands. We do some trading with the adherents. We have long venerated Rimagand as the eldest, strongest and wisest of the gods. He claimed the land as his kingdom, and we as his people. My elders taught that we fell from the beast of winter's fur as it marched across the land. The first Glamfellan, equal parts salt, snow, and divine spirit. Prayer, song, dance, sacrifice, the use of blessed relics, the defense of sacred sites. Our priests augur his will in the entrails of the slain. They guide our travels across the land, and we embrace the inevitable difficulties that ensue. Like all endings, he was inevitable from the beginning. The babe of spring demanded a beast of winter. My mother told me once that she believed them one and the same. That, like you, like me, Rimagand was born to die. Unlike us, however. His birth gave birth to birthing, and his death will end death. He lit the flame, and he shall bury the ashes. They each sing their song. The flame keeps us warm, the sea provides fish, the land flesh. Each provides temporary comfort against the cold, and we thank them for their gifts. But only Rimagand awaits us in the white void.
Not a sound.
thick worthen. All thick worthen.
This one thinks they're clever.
All thick worthen wrath.
I'm listening.
That itch, yes? Lava, beyond city.
Aye? Aye?
Damnation!
Indeed.
You intend to go there, as you are, without whatever protection the souls of this place can provide. I swore an oath. I must guard the way. An oath all the more crucial if you fail.